Just complete and utter domination as the Seattle Seahawks run San Francisco out of town 41-6. Brock Purdy, 15-27, 140 yards, one interception. Sam Darnold, 12 of 17, 124 yards and one touchdown. 41 points, and your quarterback only puts up one touchdown. Kenneth Walker had a monster day. 19 carries, 116 yards, and 3 touchdowns on the ground. Seattle's defense, this continues to be just the monster that they've been all season long. Jackson Smith-Njigba, 3 catches, 19 yards, one touchdown. Cooper Kupp, 5 catches, 60 yards. So the offense of Seattle really didn't do a ton, in my opinion, through the air. It was a lot of Kenneth Walker, and it was a lot of this defense just being ferocious, completely shutting down this 49ers offense. Christian McCaffrey was limited like I've never seen him before. Just 11 carries for 35 yards, no touchdowns, and then 5 catches and 39 yards through the air. 49ers were battered with injuries left and right. Losing George Kittle to a torn Achilles last week against the Philadelphia Eagles was definitely a blow that they felt in this game. And McCaffrey left the game for a while. Other guys around the 49ers were in and out of the game. The backup tight end, Jake Tungus, had a calf injury that he was working through. So they were just beating and battered throughout this entire season. I give so much credit to Kyle Shanahan and this team for finding ways to keep themselves together, bringing in Mac Jones to take over for games while Brock Purdy was out, managing to keep the ship afloat, and even having a chance at grabbing the number 1 seed at one point in the season. So I thought, based on all the turmoil that this 49er team has gone through, this is a pretty well coached, valiant effort from this team to make it this far. They just ran into a much better team, healthy and just much meaner, much more ferocious, with a home field advantage unlike any other. If you've never been to the Seattle Seahawks football game, listen to the 12s. They are as loud as it can get in the NFL. Maybe the loudest stadium in the NFL for sure, by far. This team has a legit chance to go to the Super Bowl, I think, based off of just how well this defense is. The running game was a bit of a question mark going into it, which is why it's surprising to see Kenneth Walker go off the way that he did. The way that the Seahawks ran the football, I think, was the most impressive thing here, because that was the biggest question mark. But if you can get this kind of running game, and then Sam Darnold playing mistake-free football, taking care of the football, being the game manager, so to speak, you want to call it, you have a team here that has a legit shot at winning a championship here. And they are now just one win away from doing that.